All right, we are in the house and we are live. Let's go over here and refresh. It's not there. All right, hit refresh again. There it is. Jump in there. It's not there. All right, hit refresh. Turn that mic off. Okay. What is going on? Why does this look like this? There we go. Go into live chat. Grant's in the house. Mr. Grant, hey, what's up, brother? This thing is giving me fits. There we go. All right, Mr. Grant, how you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Hope you can hear me just fine. Another Monday. I know, man. Today was really a Monday. It wasn't just because it was a Monday as far as being a Monday. But yeah, back to work Monday sucks. And then today our weather was stupid. When I got up this morning, got ready to go to work, it was 70. And now it's like 50 something. We had, I don't know, it was just a weird day. We had a reverse system. We had a cold front come in about noonish, and now out there it's wet and cold and windy as heck. And it's like, good Lord, man. Just do that on a Monday, why don't you? It's already Monday stink. Now we made it stink even more. So, but, and the weekend wasn't spectacular. We had one of those weekends where it was just kind of pissy and muggy, like, was it Saturday, Sunday? Sunday, I went to pick up some stuff for the boat to do the battery thing. And it was 65 degrees out, which is normally, hey, 65 is great. No, it was 98% humidity. You walked outside, and even though it's somewhat cool, 65, you're sweating. It's just sticky. It was like, ugh, gross. So, yeah. Other than the weather, though, everything's been pretty good. I'm doing good. You doing all right, man? You said you're okay already. Okay. What do we got? What's my time check? No, we still got another minute. And then we'll start sending out late notices for those people that don't make it. We got some family news to share. I'll wait till a few people that get in the room, and then I'll share that with you all. Where's Mr. Stanley Orchard? Calling names now because it is 4:30. Where is young Moser boy? He was just in Facebook Messenger, blah, 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 and he's not here yet. Let's see, who else can I call out? Grant's here, so that's what matters. I haven't seen Infantry Outdoors this year in one of my live streams, I think. I'm going to have to send him a message and say, bro, we moved, right? But, yeah, people work, family things. I understand it. They are late, though. We do get to pick on those guys. We do get to pick on them. WTF Mike ain't up in the house. Nick, I know Nick's usually working right now. And Hall and Ash is usually working right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Grant. Even though I put it on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, on my other channel to come to this, but some folks, you got to spoon feed them. Yeah. The problem for him is, so I'm doing that Florida trip, right? And I'm going to meet up with Wayne, C Pro, and we're going to go fishing. That's a Friday. Saturday, I'm still there. I figure I hang out and fish maybe with Infantry Outdoors, but he ain't even shown up in here to hear all this talking about, was it Collabothon we're talking about? He'd be a part of it, but he's not even in here, so. But, hey, that's what happens when you communicate through the internet. He prefers to communicate on the phone, and I understand it because his eyesight, of course, he's legally blind and having to type stuff and all that, I'm sure, and read stuff from people. I'm sure that's why he prefers to communicate over the phone. Because anytime we're talking about something and it gets a little deep, he gets to, hey, can you just call me? I prefer you call me. Or what's a good time to call you? Yeah, those guys. Stanley put out a video today. those are those filler videos we do. You know what I mean? When you got to get a video out and you don't have, you know, I could tell that's what that is. But you know what's funny is Stanley, when after we fish together for my Patreons, excuse me, I share the locations of where I fish for my patrons. Now I'm not going to do that if I go fishing with somebody like Sea Pro. If he has spots, I'm not going to share that. I'm not going to share if I go out with a guide. But if I go out fishing on my own and happen to meet up with somebody, that's fine. I'm going to share those. So Stanley was talking crap to me about, hey, don't go fishing with John. He'll share your spots. You never give out your spots. And then he does a video giving out spots. It's like, come on, Stanley. You can't do that. I'm going to harass him when he does show up. I hope he shows up. So there's about a test. Checking the delay here. So there's about a 10 to 12 second delay between when I actually say something and when it pops up on the screen. Yeah, about eight seconds. That's not bad, actually. It's not too bad. So what you got going on, Grant? You got anything exciting coming up? Hey, I don't know how I missed it. I'm sure you talked about going up there with NBA and doing that, running that trapping line with them in the group before you went. But somehow I completely missed that. I caught a little piece where you were talking about you were traveling. I was like, oh, I wonder what he's up to, and I didn't ask you. And then somebody said something about making his day. And I was like, okay, he must have done something with Mountain Bushcrafters. And then the video popped up. I was like, that's cool. That was really cool. I've never done any trapping like that. You know what I mean? That'd be cool to check out. I'm not sure I want to be a trapper. I don't think I'd want to be a trapper. I would trap like if I had a property and I was trying to control pests, varmints and stuff like that. But other than that, nothing else exciting going on. Going to start crappie fishing if it's even stops raining. Oh, so you guys are getting the rain too. Okay. Yeah, it's crappy weather here. I think most of this week is supposed to be crappy. And then this coming weekend, grandbabies are coming. So, and Valentine's Day and all that. So I'm not going to have a chance to do anything. I might get some work done on the boat, my little projects. But also granddaughter, we're going to celebrate granddaughter's birthday. So it's going to be a busy weekend. So not a lot. Wow, we are 5 minutes in and it's just me and you. It says 2 watching. So maybe there's somebody who's just keeping quiet. But it says just 2 are watching right now. I'll share with you, Grant, what's going on. My older sister, WTF Mike is in the house. Yeah, he's been here. Just eavesdropping, trying to be all sneaky about it. So my oldest sister, Velma, is 9 years older than me. She's going to be 64 this year. And about 10 years ago, she had some issues and they found she had a brain tumor. And so they did surgery and removed it, radiation, all of that. And she was pretty much good to go after that. And she lives by herself and she's very independent. And she was a cop. She's a school teacher now. And so, just out there doing her thing. And then recently she's been getting some migraines and some other issues, and they finally did an MRI, and she has another brain tumor. Same spot, and the doctor said it's even bigger than the first one. So she reached out to my family, for somebody. She's in Arizona, Phoenix, for somebody to come out, Chandler actually, come out and stay with her when she goes through the surgery and all that. She's got to have somebody with her. And yeah, it sucks, Grant. It sucks. But anyway, before I get all choked up, my family is crazy, and half of them are crazy. So it ends up my wife, Audrey, is the one that's going to fly out there and stay with her. So next, excuse me, Her surgery is next Tuesday, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. So Audrey's flying out there on Monday, and she's going to be out there for almost 2 weeks, week and a half, about 10, 11 days. So that's what's going on with us. So just kind of crazy stuff. But so if I'm a little bit off, next week for the live stream and all that, because that'll be the day. I don't know if I'll do a live stream. That'll be a day Audrey flies out. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, if you guys, you're doing praying or stuff like that, throw some prayers up there for Velma. She's a pretty awesome person. You guys would actually like her a lot. She's silly as shit. She's my crazy sister. Again, she was a police officer. She got medically retired because of the first tumor, and then she goes from a police officer to an elementary school teacher, which is crazy. But she's awesome at it, and she loves her kids. So, and she's turning into a cat lady. So she got two cats, but she loves these cats more than probably me. So Audrey's got to go there and take care. Why am I not going? Because Audrey has more vacation time than I do, and I am allergic to cats, so I could not stay at her house. So Audrey can stay there and take care of the kitty cats too. So, anywho, that's the downer part. So now we can move on to cool stuff, even though there's nobody here but us. Now it says 3 are watching, so somebody else is shadow watching, just like WTF Mike was. So, recipes. I put that in the title, just something to hit on. Y'all watch these people doing catch, clean, and cook, or any other recipes. Oh, it's Janet. Okay, cool. Good to see you, Janet. The better half. But if you watch these videos of catch, clean, and cook, a lot of them will be like, "Oh man, that sounds delicious. I'm gonna, smoked fish recipe. Okay, that's not why I put it there, but you're right. I just smoked some fish yesterday, but that's going to be next week's video, next Tuesday. Tomorrow's video is an unboxing of my mystery tackle box. You guys, if you haven't watched it, I'm not too worried about it. They don't do that great, but I'm going to do them anyways. So Audrey signed me up for this thing, and at first she got me the ultimate, thinking, hey, the ultimate's the most bestest. But it didn't have a saltwater version. It had a bass and a multi-species, so she did multi-species, which is cool. I got some stuff out of it. But I was like, babe, I really would like to do the inshore saltwater, and build up my tackle for that. So she went in and changed it. So I finally got my first, you can't do the ultimate, so now it's the pro. So it's one step down, which saves her some money because it's cheaper. And I finally got it. And it's got some pretty cool stuff in it that I know for sure I'm going to use down at the coast. So I did an unboxing of that, and that's what's going to post tomorrow. But back to recipes. How do we capture these recipes? I'll watch 5 to 10 videos, at least maybe 20 videos a week with a catch, clean, cook. And there's something I want to try. And, you like it, you can put it, it's in your history, but you have to go all through all that stuff to try to find one. So there should be a way to capture these recipes from the video and I don't know, save it somehow so that, if I go on the computer to say YouTube recipes and boom, those are all the ones I like. Something, I don't know how to do it, but that's one thing. I know there's videos I probably watched last month that I thought I would love to try whatever it was, and I don't remember what they are anymore because, we're watching so many. So I don't know. How do we fix that other than going while you're watching it, get a notepad and write the recipe down, and that might be it. That might be the only thing you can do. I don't know. It'd be nice to be able to, how about this? I just thought of this. All my watch lists are my watch list, and you get one that becomes, it's made and it's called Make a Separate Video, but it's not my videos. It's somebody else's video I'm watching, Grant. But how about a watch list for recipes you like? In other words, I already watch all these ones, and I'm going to like them and do all that. But if I want to try that, I'll have a YouTube recipes watch list. and then I'll just save those right to that watch list, to that watch whatever it's called. Hey, that's an idea. Let's see what it says it is. Playlist. I'm sorry, playlist, not watch list. That might work. I didn't even think of that. There you go, Grant. You probably thought of it before I ever said it. Well, I try ones from folks I know, but if they put the recipe in the description, you could screenshot them. Oh, that's good too, Grant, because some of them do that. Some of them, one I just watched was outdoors in Maryland, which he's not here tonight. I'm not sure where he is today. He's usually in here. But he did that crab chowder that he made that looked really good. But he said he did a double batch. So in the description, he was going to do his list the ingredients for his normal batch. So there you go. No, Grant came up with the idea of you can do a video playlist, and then Mike comes up with the idea of screenshotting it if it's in the description. Both are good ideas. I like them both. I know you're not Grant. If I said Grant instead of Mike, I'm sorry. Here's to you. No, those are both great ideas, though. I'm going to do that. I'm going to start a new playlist for YouTube recipes. Brilliant. And then if they actually list it out in the description, I'll just pardon my French, I'll just copy it, like Mike said. Print screen or copy paste, whichever. Brilliant. You guys just helped me with that. So, all right, I'm writing it down so I make notes to myself all the time. I guess because I'm getting old. Recipe playlist. Like that. Oh man, what else is going on? Yeah, still so far the Army is still sending me to Florida, to Orlando. So now I gotta start looking at. I haven't bought a travel rod yet. So I'm gonna I haven't been getting any really good feedback. I had one person say, "Hey, check out the Ike travel rods, Iconelli." No, I'm not. This might be a rod I use once. It's just for Florida right now. Maybe I'll use it again in the future, but I'm not spending that kind of money. Those mugs, yeah, because his name's on it. They're expensive. So I'm just gonna buy a cheapo medium action spinning rod that collapses down and take that. So I still got to buy that. I got to talk to Sea Pro and see what kind of fishing license I need for Florida, because I got the fishing license, no problem. But then there's different permits that you can add to it, and I don't know what I'm going to need. Adam's in the house. How you doing, Adam? Glad you made it, brother. We've just been chatting about stuff. Good to see you. Here's something else I bought. Now, my boat gets wet. Okay, that's the one thing. Mako did not design the scuppers very well. So my boat is a self-bailing boat. You start going forward, the water runs to the back of the boat and goes out these two scuppers with little flaps. But what happens is those little flaps, just a piece of a leaf gets in there or whatever, it bends it out, and then once you clean the leaf out, it stays bent out. I've replaced them a couple times, so it doesn't matter. So now, whenever we're sitting still, the way they built it, the floor is lower when people are in the boat than the water level outside the boat. So water just comes in the boat. I mean, it doesn't flood the boat, but of course you get, a couple inches of water back there in the back of the boat. So your feet are always wet. Summertime, that's not a big deal. Feet get wet, oh well. But when it starts getting cooler out, you don't want your feet getting wet on the boat. So I'm thinking I need some little like boat boots or something, but they got to be lightweight and comfortable. And I seen these ones on, I think it was Amazon. I was like, those are kind of cool, but I don't know if they're any good. And this was probably 8 months ago. Now, everybody I follow in Florida, the fishing channels, they're all wearing them. I look at them on their feet, and they're all wearing them. So I said, if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. Pow! Right? Slip on, right? You got a little loop, waterproof. Okay? They got all different colors, but I didn't want to get fancy. The black with the white was the cheapest one, so those are the ones I bought. But that's one of my newest purchases. There's some good pullover boots. They're not tall. I didn't want them all the way up my dang knees. I don't need that. Just something to keep my feet dry on the boat when it's chilly out. And then if it warms up and I want to get my feet out of them, kick them off and be barefoot on the boat or whatever. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to testing these bad boys out. These are Express Cool. Express Cool. And then the brand, I guess, is Extra Tough. But yeah, I've seen a bunch of people that I watch and respect using them, wearing them. So I'm like, you know what? If they're good enough for them, they're good enough for me. I'll be taking those to Florida with me because who knows what the weather is going to be like in March in Florida. If it's anything like Texas, it could be 80 degrees or it could be 30 degrees. Uh-oh. Oh, did somebody just slip in named Mr. Stanley Orchard? Did he just slip in? What's up, Stanley? Yeah, you're late. Mm-hmm. Oh, got me on the TV. I better be polite. Hey, you can no longer talk crap about me giving out fishing spots because you just gave out fishing spots. 5 of them. I counted. Just last year. I'm giving it out to my patrons. There's like 4 Patreons, and 2 of those Patreons aren't even in the state. You just give them out willy-nilly to everybody. So I don't want to hear it no more from you, Mr. Stanley Orchard. And at the end, you're like, and yeah, there's some more secret ones that I'll give out. Okay. All right, let me catch up with you guys over here. Hey, Grant, howdy, boys. Those look like the pricey Shimano ones. You know what? I don't remember how much they weren't that bad. They were like maybe like $60 or something. I'm thinking. I don't know for sure. What I'll do is I'll look in boot price. I'll look in Amazon where I order them, and then I'll come back and not today, but next live stream I'll touch on them again and just recap you guys what the price was. Where we at? Grant. About time, Stanley Orchard. Yep. I know work was holding me up. Happy to be here finally. Work. Don't let work hold you up, brother. You got to get your priorities straight. You know? No, okay. You got your priorities straight already. WTF, I think I'd just try and keep water out of the boat. Nah, brother, that don't work. That's not, trust me, I've had this boat 10 years now. That's not an option. Because if you plug them, then if you do get water in the boat, like bringing in fish, it rains, whatever, then it doesn't drain, and now you've got a lake in your boat. So it was a poor design by Mako. The floor should have been about an inch higher, and then a drop down to the scuppers, still above water level outside the boat, and then everything would have been fine. But these scuppers actually sit a little bit below water level, and they thought the little rubber flappers would hold, and they do when they're brand new. But like I said, once a leaf or something gets in there and holds that flapper up for a minute or two, now it's permanently bent up. So that's the way to deal with it for now. I give out my favorite fishing spots, not my best spots. There's a difference. No, I haven't given out my best spots. I don't think. Well, yeah, I might have. But again, to 4 people and 2 of them don't live in the state. You gave out one like that number 4. I've never even fished past. I've heard of it. I know where it's at. I've seen it on the map. I've never fished it. Matter of fact, I've seen your buddy down there, Thresher. I've seen him fishing it before. But I've never fished that one. So, yeah, no, you gave out spots. That's all that matters. We're even now. Oh man, yeah. We were talking about Monday. I don't know how the weather is down there yet. But yeah, I was telling Grant, we got up this morning, it was like 69, 70 degrees out, and now it's down in the 50s, and it's wet and cold and windy as heck and just nasty. It's like, what the heck happened? I mean, if you're going to have horrible weather like that, I guess it's fitting to do it on a Monday. You're already dealing with crappy weather. Excuse you guys. Those of you that don't know, Ponham's in the house. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, he's a blacksmith, by the way, folks. Not a blacksmith, but a gunsmith. Just remember that. It's storming there again. Okay, well, join the crowd. It's not storming, but just wet, cold, and nasty here. I was going to say something, and now I forgot because Ponham threw me off. Dang it. What was I going to say? I don't remember. I guess it wasn't important. If you forget something, it must not have been important. Rachel's making fun of me saying that giving out my spots is like handing out the keys to the car. Exactly, Rachel. Get them. You know, I gave out the keys to the car to like 4 people. He gave out the keys to the car to, we'll see how many views you get, but it'll be at least 1,000 people. I'll go down there and all them spots will be like a whole bunch of people, and they're going to have like Stanley Orchard shirts on and stuff. They're all your fans out there fishing. Oh, no. You rank higher, Mr. Ponham. Don't even try it. Get him, Mike. Yeah, we're going to have to get Infantry Outdoors the link, because apparently the last 3 or 4, I think since I've been on this channel doing it, I don't think he's been here. So I have a feeling he don't know where to find us. No, Stanley, you absolutely can get at least 1,000 people. Adam, my shout out was about your analytics video. A bunch of people were very interested in it. Oh, analytics video. I'm assuming you're talking Stanley, right? Because I don't think I did an analytics. I just did a money video. That's cool. Very cool. I'm just glad I have a Lund now with bilge pump and not a Mako. That's what I learned. Oh, the Mako's got a bilge pump. Yeah, that's not a problem. This water is up on deck. It's not down in the bilge. But it's like I said, it's like that much water slushing around at the back of the boat now and then. But yeah, I'm happy with the Mako. But if it had any flaws, that was it, the design. And they don't make this model anymore. Matter of fact, the one I bought was the last year they made that model. So maybe that's why. I don't know. As a matter of fact, we were on that last fishing video. We were on Joel's Mako. And he's got the new Mako skips. And I don't remember seeing, and he's got self-draining boat, and I don't remember seeing water up on the floor at all. So yeah, they must have fixed that. Must have got some feedback. Oh, okay, Adam. Cool. Great. That video really didn't do too good for me, but I just wanted to do it. I thought it'd be cool to have it out there for, because I see some of these guys who got, 1 million subscribers and they're doing theirs. And it's like, wow, that's nice. But I've only got 1,000 subscribers. So I haven't seen a lot of small YouTube channels doing that. So I figured I'd throw that out there. So I appreciate it. Good. That last video I put out, I caught one fish, but actually that video, when you go into your YouTube studio and it shows your latest video, how it's ranking against the others, the top 10. It's been number 1 since the day I put it out till today. It's still ranking number 1. So it's not great, but it's doing pretty good. It's a short video. I think that helps. It's only like just over 6 minutes long. So I think that helps. What else you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about drones? I know Stanley said he's got a drone. I seen Hall and Ash talking about he was questioning me about the drone I have. So, like I said, our style of boats, the water is made to run in the bilge and not stay on deck. I wouldn't want my carpet getting wet. Well, yeah, we don't have carpet. In the Mako Bay boat, there is no carpet at all. I wouldn't want carpet in my boat, Mike. get fish slime on it. It gets all nasty. So especially if you do catfishing, and so we do a lot of catfishing too. So carpet is a no-no for a lot of these type of boats. Ugh, drones. Another fail with the drone this weekend. Hate the damn thing. Man, I don't know what drone you got, but I'm sorry, brother. That sucks because drones aren't cheap. So if it's not doing what you wanted it to do, that would be frustrating. There you go. Adam can build you one, Stanley. Give him your specs, right, Adam? Over 35 drones. That's ridiculous. Migratory Game, how you doing? Good to see you in the channel. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, Adam, 35 drones. You build them. That's pretty cool. This is my first drone. It's a very inexpensive drone, but so far it's done great for me. I know what it's. I did a lot of research. I watched a lot of YouTube videos about it from people that do drones. You know, its weaknesses and its strengths, and I was like, you know what? For the price, I can't go wrong. Well, you could. It's still not. You know, it's still $400 freaking dollars. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. I like it a lot. I was in the backyard 2 weekends ago practicing launching it from my hand and landed it on my hand. I only hit myself with the props once, so I'm doing pretty good. Rachel says having carpet in the boat is like having carpet in the bathroom. Exactly. Or the kitchen. Exactly, Rachel. Fission Bomb PMR is my drone channel. I race them with VR goggles. Oh my God. You know what? I watched like Shannon, she does drones, and I watch her videos where they're going through trees and all that. There's no way in heck I could do that. Once I get it up in the air, if it's facing me, you know how your controls are reversed for left, right, and all that? Every time I go the wrong way at first, and then so I couldn't imagine trying to take it through some of those where they racing through obstacles and stuff. I would be a drone destroyer if I had to do that. But it does what I want. It gets up in the air, it gives me good video, and I can, do some things with it for B-roll and all that. So I enjoy it. I like it a lot. Maybe I'll get more into it. I don't know. Let's catch up with you guys. Everybody saying hey. Everybody's still saying hey. It's not the kind of carpet. Oh, I know what kind of carpet it is. We got boats down here with carpet in them, but they still get yucky when you get shit on them. The bass fishermen all love carpet in their boats. But just about anybody else does not like carpet in their boats. Offshore boats don't do, saltwater boats don't do carpet. I mean, some folks have to snap in and snap out, which is kind of the best of both worlds. You can have it in when you need it, and then if you're going to do something is going to get messy, you can snap it out and leave it out. Hey, brother. I have drones for every situation, indoor, small, outdoors, aerial filming, acrobat. Aerial filming, that's what my drone's for as far as I'm concerned. We bought my grandson a little drone. Do I have something on it right? Yeah, this little ridiculous thing. Right? It flies in the house. There's no controller for it. You use your hands. Like if you put your hand to the side, it'll go to the other way. Put your hand this side, it'll go the other way. Put your hand under it, it'll go up. But the problem is that you put your hand, that sucker goes up, and of course we have ceiling fans because we're in Texas. And bam, 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 hitting ceiling fans, bouncing off walls. Luckily, it's inexpensive, and he hasn't broke it yet. All right, let me catch up to you guys now. Where were we? Drone destroyer. Yeah, that's what I would be, Stanley. Flying through that kind of stuff. Cheeseburgers. Oh, man, that sounds good. I'm hungry now. God dang it. Why do you have to say cheeseburgers? Getting over a headache. That ain't good, man. Adam, when you use the goggles, you see what the drone sees. Is like you are in the cockpit. Okay, so you got the goggles on, but are you still just using a hand controller? I'm assuming to turn and do all that. And does it give you any kind of peripheral vision like you normally have? Like I can see way over here and way over here. I can still see my hands out to the side. Where with those goggles, I don't know. You tell me. All right, WTF Mike. Has shag carpet in his tractor. Now that's funny. Pondum, that is funny. Yellow and green. That is funny. And you know what's the funniest thing about that? I remember our house in the 70s had yellow and green shag carpet in it. And then one of the rooms had brown. Oh my God, that stuff. Disco lights. Oh shit. Now you're dating them. All right, Adam. I'm gonna go to your channel real quick, your other one. And I'm just gonna open a video, pause it, and then save it in my watch later folder. And I can go back and watch it. All right, cool. That's very cool. Yeah, do you have a 360 camera mounted on those drones? That would be cool. A 360 on a drone. That would be freaking awesome. I didn't even thought about that, Stanley. That's why I'm debating now my next camera purchase. A 360, and when I say next, I don't mean like next month or next week. I mean somewhere off in the distant future. But because of you, I think about the 360 camera. But also, if you guys follow, what's his name? Field Trips, right? Most of you probably follow him. He bought that one that does, it's like night vision, not quite night vision, but it makes nighttime look a lot brighter than our normal cameras do. And I like that too, because a lot of the fishing we do is first thing in the morning, late in the evening, sun's going down or just coming up, and there's not enough light. The GoPro, does not capture the light well enough to get good video. But this thing, I seen him using it. It was pretty nice. So I don't know. I go back and forth between that. 360 would be cool, but the other one might be more usable. I don't know. Just a mini ball on there, huh? I thought about getting a drone. Not sure if it's worth it. It just depends on what you want, what you're looking for, and your priorities. For me, when I was looking at them originally, to get what I thought I needed was going to be $700 or more dollars. And so, yeah, it wasn't worth it. I watched them. I hoped that I would be able to get one, but I wasn't going to get one. But then this new one came out, and it came out at a price range of $400. I knew that was more doable. So, yeah, that's the only reason I got it was because of its price. I mean, I researched it. I knew it'd do most of what I wanted it to do. There's a couple things I'd like it to do that doesn't, but it does most of what I want it to do. So in that price range, it was worth it to me. All right, Stanley, good job. Yeah, you can mount 360 cam on it. It comes out cool in editing. I bet you that would be really cool. You can see the reverse when it's going behind it. What's going on? Yeah, that would be freaking awesome. If you go 360, I highly encourage going 8K. Holy shit. Quocam is one I like. Future proof yourself. Yeah, but man, that's just saying 8K gives me a headache about dollar signs. I can only imagine. Caddx Dolphin is a great nighttime drone camera. $35 or so on Amazon. Same size as a GoPro Session. Really? Caddx Dolphin. It's a night. They don't have to be on a drone though, right? You're saying I could use it for anything, but you could put it on a drone, or is it a drone only camera? Because that price is pretty interesting. Let me know. I'd be interested in that. 600. Yeah, that is terrible, Stanley. That's terrible. I don't have a single camera other than my Canon DSLR that was $600 or more. Everything else has been way cheaper than that. So $600. I can get the GoPro 360 cheaper than that. I can get the 360 you got cheaper than that. I know 8K is nice, but man, we're barely doing 3K right now. You know what I mean? Most folks aren't doing 3K. They're doing 1080. I know with the future it'll come, but man, there's people that bought not 3K, 4K. I'm sorry. There's people that bought 4K equipment 2 years ago for the future, and so for 2 years they really have not done any better than anybody using 1080 because everybody's doing 1080. So I don't know, man. If I had the money, I would probably do that, but I don't know if I'll ever have that. Just holding in my hand in that video. I'll have to check that out. I'll check that out because that's interesting. I would $35. What did I do with my pen, guys? Which one of you guys stole my pen? Oh, there it is. Oh, cool. Okay. I'm gonna write that down. Caddick Dolphin. All right, cool. Cool cam running about 3. Okay, we got that. Just holding in my hand. Got that. Yeah, you can find my Rilo for $250. That's a good price, actually. That has the kind of money, John. He's the true professional. Get him, Pond him. Making it rain. Stanley's out there like this. I'll give you all my fishing spots because I don't care. I get new spots. That's how I roll. All right. Talked about recipes, talked about drones. Mr. Stanley Orchard released a new video today. You might have heard some of us talking about it. He gave away the top 5 fishing places in the state of Texas. Mr. Stanley Orchard shared them. Okay, maybe not in the state of Texas, but down in the Gulf area where he fishes. So there you go. I can't fish there anymore because he gave them away. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's a good video. Yeah, you get a fishing spot, and you get a fishing spot. Nice, bright orange color. As you can't lose it. Works with Wi-Fi on your phone. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting, man. I'm going to check that out for sure. Yeah, everybody gets a fishing spot. One for you, one for you, one for you, one for you. All right. What else? What you guys got going on? Who's done what? Grant posted he did a collab, because this year is the year of collabathon, right? We're all going to be doing collabs. That's the rule. So you better, if you're not doing one, if you don't have one planned, get out there and plan it. But anyways, he just did one with Mountain Bushcrafters Association, where he went and ran his traps with them. That was pretty dang cool. I enjoyed that. So you just posted that. I think it was Saturday or Sunday, Grant. Correct me if I'm wrong. So if you haven't seen it, check out Grant McIntosh's page and go check out that one. That was a good one. You have to buy a ticket to fish there now. You got to buy a ticket and wait in line too. You get, all right, here's a 10-minute ticket. You can fish for 10 minutes and then get the heck out. Let's see. Thumbnails look great. Yeah, Stanley's thumbnails are ridiculously good. He always, that's one thing I've been envious of him since I found him on YouTube a couple years ago, is his thumbnails. They're just cool. Doing out those fishing spots like a car dealer. That's right. Let's see. Thank you. Yep. Grant, Saturday. My worst video views in a long time. Really? Man, I am surprised. I thought that one would gather. You got 2 different channels come together. I thought that would gather well. I liked it. Huh. That's weird. I wonder if you can look in the analytics, if it can tell you anything as far as why, because it doesn't make sense. Pond was doing one with his alternate personality. Okay, is that personality, do they run a boat shop or something? Stanley, Life Out Fishing Fisher, spots is my business, and business is good. That's right. Shows, brother. Grant, I don't get that because I really liked it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, there you go. You're going to be fishing the spots now. You gave them out. See, I don't give you my spots unless you're a patron. Then you get the spots. But Stanley, no, he's just gonna go out there on YouTube and just here spots for everyone. Yeah. I still don't, my videos. Sometimes I'll do a video, I'm like, oh, this is pretty good, and it won't do that good. And then next video will be like, okay, I'm glad I got that done. That was rough. I don't know how to, and it does good. It's weird. I'll tell you what, one of my best pair of videos was the oh man, what was it? The Shady Rays, the sunglass review. I did a sunglass review, and then like 6 or 7 months later, I did a follow-up on it. And those have just been evergreen. You know that term they use where one just keeps getting you? Those have been two of my best throughout. Those and the hydraulic steering upgrade on the boat. Those 3 videos have been my top videos forever. And I didn't expect that. You know what I mean? I was doing them because I did them and I wanted to share that stuff, but I didn't like, hey, this is going to be a great video. I really didn't expect, especially the reviews on the Shady Rays. So, I don't know. Get you guys. Okay, back to my fishing channel. All right, there you go, Adam. We got a few views today after I shared it on Twitter, but it's still 10 of 10. Wow. Rachel saying I should start a website. Fishgrinder.com. Fish grinder. Free spots. Yeah, your Rachel reaction video is 10 of 10. Total bust. That one I thought was good too. See, that's what I mean. It's hard to predict, what's going to do well until you put it out there. Like I said, I have videos I thought would do well and didn't, and videos I didn't expect to do that well and do. Oh, fish tender. There you go. Found them. And not fish grinder, fish tender. Well, Adam, Fishbrain, I have it and I use it just a teeny bit, but I don't know. I can't get into it. But it's not exactly like that because you decide if you're going to give an exact location or just an area. And then there's a thing where you click on, well, hey, I want to know what they're doing here. And you click on it and you have to be a paying member or something. The free version doesn't get that information. So I don't know. I don't know if I don't like the app as much as I just, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm old. New apps. You know how it is with old people. Could always pop 9 months from now. Yeah, you're right. Well, I don't know why you used the 9 month and pop. That made me think of something completely different, Stanley. But yeah, you're right. All of a sudden a video hit, and that's what these guys did. They didn't like boom when I first put them out, but then all of a sudden they built momentum. And I'd look in there and I was like, how are my top ones doing? And what? And I did that thing 6 months ago, 8 months from now, 12 months ago, and it's doing as good or better than any of my videos. And I'm like, what the heck? So yeah, it is weird. Bonham's right. Like Tinder, but different. Kids around here were all telling me I need a fish brain and I will be a local celebrity. And try it, Adam. Some folks love that. I mean, but I don't know, I just haven't gotten into it. Yeah, 9 months and popping down. Like, what is he talking about? For a split second, I was like, there's something going on that we didn't know about. What else is going on, guys? Trying to look around and see if there's anything interesting to share with you all. Probably not. Probably not. What you guys got going on this week? What you got going on this coming weekend? So this coming weekend, I'm not fishing. Grandbabies, all the stuff that's going on around here, Valentine's, so no fishing for us this coming weekend. I am going to try to sneak in some work on the boat and try to finish up that battery project. Cherry Kool-Aid chicken breast for catfish. Yes, I have heard of that. Migratory game. Actually, I'll be honest with you. Lakes where we have a hard time catching shad, netting shad for bait, we use chicken breast. And you don't even have to put cherry Kool-Aid on it. Just straight slices of chicken breast will catch catfish. Caught some really good catfish on chicken breast. Some of these lakes, it was during tournaments, and we did well. I know some other people that do really well that way. Now, you can doctor them up. Pick your choice of additive. Cherry Kool-Aid, there's ones that are specifically made by Team Catfish, has their dead red spray and all those. And they probably help, Menhaden, basically it's Menhaden oil that you're adding. But Cherry Kool-Aid or just straight chicken breast will catch catfish for sure. Catch up Stanley. Hey, well, you got it, brother. You got it. Moser Boy, I'm hungry now. What, for cherry Kool-Aid chicken breast, Moser Boy? And when did that Moser Boy sneak in? Always late. You probably should have just ate dinner already. So how are you hungry now? Saying, Mike, you're still here. I wanted to tell you I like these earlier streams you're doing. Yeah, I've gotten to pop into a last couple of his streams, so I did enjoy that. He did one early Saturday, I think it was Saturday or Sunday morning. Haven't caught many, but I planned. Yeah, I did enjoy that. Everybody's saying, what's up to Mo? Been sick today. Yeah, I heard you're not feeling good, brother. All the more reason to be laying back, relaxing, and chatting on YouTube with us. Right? You shouldn't be out doing anything strenuous. You're feeling sick, just sit here and chat with us. You'll feel better. It's almost like drinking chicken soup or eating chicken soup. Adam, people up here spray the chicken with WD-40. WD-40 is another one of those things that can help catch fish. Some places they don't allow that, but Fish and Game people don't like it. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Stan says, what? That sounds awful. No, WD-40 for some reason, when you get it on you, you smell it. It's almost like a sweet smell to it. And for some reason, I guess it has an attractant capability to it. And that's not just for catfish. There are people who spray it on lures and stuff. Absolutely. Old school, before they start coming out with all these stuff you can spray on your lures to give it some scent or attractant, old school guys, they'd have that WD-40 on the boat for sure. Even trolling for walleye up there up north. Pond them. It keeps the hook from rusting. That's your excuse. Absolutely. Grant says, never heard of either. Water, cranberry juice, and hot chicken broth for the day. Yep, there you go, brother. Hang in there. You get better. WD-40 is made with fish oil and it attracts catfish like none other. It attracts more than just catfish, brother. I'm telling you, people put it on lures. No, it didn't affect the taste of the fish, Stanley. Yeah, that's funny, though. Yeah, when I remember, that's an old one. People have been doing that for decades, actually. But I got into a discussion with some folks here in Texas on one of the forums about it. I was like, you can't legally da-da-da-da-da. And somebody put me in my place. Yeah, there's nothing illegal about putting WD-40 in water. I'm like, what? That don't sound right. And then I looked it up, and absolutely, there's nothing. I don't know what it is about WD-40, but I guess it's not as bad as some of the other lubricants and water separators that we use that you can't. So, but I don't use it. There's so many other things you can do other than that. Find yourself some Menhaden oil. You can usually order it from certain places online. Just Google it, Menhaden oil. You put that on whatever you're fishing with, no matter what you're fishing for. It's not going to magically all of a sudden you're going to catch all the fish, but it just gives you that added. Some lures have a feel to them, so when a fish first bites it, just for a split second, it's like, oh, that feels like when I wanted to bite. Hang on long enough for you to set that hook, and it's the same thing with fish attractants, Menhaden oil, whatever you use. fish bites it and there's that taste, first of all, they scent it, right? Because you're leaving a scent trail. And then they bite it and there's that taste. And it's long enough for you to get that hook set and it'll help you catch fish. That's my belief anyway. Pondum, I like Grant. I'm like Grant. I've never heard of this secret lure enhancement. Now you have. And you're old too. I mean, relatively speaking, me and you are the old guys in the group. I think we're the two oldest guys. Maybe not. I don't know everybody's age in here, but I know me and you are the old guys. So I figured we would know all those old tricks. Paul was like, he just called me old. That son of a... Moser Boys, thanking people. Grant, I'll try it. Hey, give it a try. Adam, I've been using Liquid Mayhem, but it stains so bad. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to use anything that stains. But you stains, you must have do you have carpet or what's it staining? Your clothes, your hands? Oh, man, that Moser Boy took it. Now, there you go. All the shines off of me, it's on Moser Boy now. Upon him, I was like, me and you are old. Moser Boy just threw him under the bus. He was at the Last Supper. Yes, you would have thought me being older than toilet paper but I've known this. I'm very disappointed. Adam's a young pup. He's only 37. Well, as most of you are young pups. What else we got going on? We got about 7 more minutes of this live stream. Again, if you guys got a live coming up, you're going to be releasing a video soon. My video comes out tomorrow. It's the unboxing of the... Well, here. I'm going to do this without dropping stuff. I got stuff piled all over in this office. Boom. We're going to unbox that bad boy. Right? It's the inshore version, so saltwater stuff. And I like it. I like what's in there. I'm going to use a lot of that, so it's cool. That's coming out tomorrow around 11 a.m. What else you guys got coming on? We know you're joking, Moser Boy. Come on. What else you guys got? Look at Ma'am has a red dye in it. Yeah, that's how that Dead or Alive that Team Catfish puts out. Stains everything it touches. Fingernails, lures, carpet. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to use that thing. It's not worth it. I don't want it to stain everything, especially lures. You know, you use colors for certain reasons. Look up fish attractants. There's a bunch of them out there. Heck, crappie nibbles. That's basically a fish attractant, that little nibble that you put on the hook with your minnow or on your jig, whatever you're using. I'll be honest, I've seen people swear by them, but I haven't noticed a big increase in bite when I use them. But I don't use them enough to really be a definitive they work or they don't work. I'm going to try them some more this year. I need to get out and fish. I'm not going fishing this weekend. The weekend after, I'm home alone, so I might as well go fishing. I just don't know where yet. I know Joe Wills will be up for it. Watching it rain the rest of the week. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got this week. It's rain. Not too much rain. I can't say that. We've gotten back in. We had so little rain this last year that we went from out of drought back into drought, and we're going to have water restrictions this year if we don't get more rain between now and June-ish, when we should be getting rain. So as much as I dislike having it rain, we need it. So I shouldn't complain about it. It's just a crappy minnow for me. Yeah, I agree, Migratory, but I'm trying to expand my horizons and get better at using jigs, because I catch minnows or crappie on jigs, but it just seems I do better with a minnow. But there's times and places where you just don't have a lake where it's hard to get minnows. Minnows are all used up. Minnows die. And you got to throw that jig out there. So if I can put a little crappie nibble on that jig and increase my my bite, I'm all down for it if it actually works. Pond and Grant 4-inch and other day. Thunderstorms for the next 4 days. It's ridiculous. Wow, you getting a lot of rain. Send it down here. Moser Boy, I don't use crappie nibbles. They never been effective for me. There you go. So I might be on that boat. I'm going to give them a little more time, try them out a little more just to see. Minnows and jigs for Moser Boy. Migratory game. I just like relaxing. For me, it depends. Migratory. Some fishing scenarios, that's what it's all about. Getting out there and chilling. You catch fish, you're enjoying yourself. The situation, whether you're by yourself and you need that quiet time, or you got some buddies and you're hanging out, or family, whatever. And then there's time where you just want to fish. You want to grind a little bit. You want to get some fish. So it just depends for me. I still enjoy that, but it's not as relaxing because I'm grinding. You know, I want to get those fish. Sorry, stepped away for a sec, but I'm back. Where'd you go, Stanley? Were you giving out some more fishing locations? Got him. Moser Boy, everyone have a safe, great evening. You too, Moser Boy. We'll see you later. We got 2 more minutes, folks. Moser Boy's going to bed because he's got to be up early in the morning. Adam, I started using Gulp minnows for crappie. They have been stellar. You know what? I have not tried Gulp minnows for crappie. Ooh, I'm writing that down. Gulp minnows. I like Gulp. I use Gulp down at the coast for a lot of stuff. I know they work, but I've never tried Gulp minnows for crappie. I don't think I've ever seen Gulp minnows. I might have to order them online or something. I haven't seen them in the stores around here. But yeah, that sounds good. Grant, I have had days where it wouldn't bite without a crappie nibble. Wouldn't bite without a crappie nibble. There you go. So you got both ends of the story now. Stanley, oh yeah, 90% of our trips are work trips. Got to put meat in the box. My freshwater are typically more relaxing. My saltwater, yeah. If I'm going to drive all the way down to the coast to go fishing, I better get some fish. Basically how I feel about that. Grant, I'm going to try the Gulp. Yeah, me too. That sounds good. Fun. A lot of good one, John. I don't even remember what you're laughing at. Brother Mo, have a good one. All right. So everybody's saying goodnight. Got another minute. If you guys need any firearms repaired or anything like that, see Pondham Outdoors. He actually runs a gunsmithing business across the nation. So check him out. I did get you, Stanley, by the way. Out there giving out fishing spots. I know what everybody's laughing about now. Adam, Gulp works on crappie, but not for largemouth for whatever reason. That's weird. I've never tried Gulp for largemouth. The only Gulp I've used has been down at the coast. Trout, flounder, snapper, ladyfish, just about everything down there we eat Gulp. All right, folks, that is it. It is time to say goodnight. I appreciate you guys all stopping in. Had a good time as usual. That's why we do these. We're not like, hey, let's all grow together. You meet new people. You get subscribers. That's cool. But we're more about, hey, let's talk about stuff that can help us. We talked about cameras today. You know, that's good stuff. So that's why I keep doing these. And with that, I will see you all next Monday. Peace out. Yeah, in broadcast, John.